Okay, so obviously, the horrors have continued over the weekend. Um, but yeah, we're just, let's just right off the bat. Um, we're going to call Senator John Kennedy, who sits on the Senate Judiciary Committee of Louisiana. He, on September 16th of last year, Kash Patel, the head of the FBI, director of the FBI, while being questioned by Senator John Kennedy, said that the FBI had no credible information that Epstein trafficked women or children to other individuals. So, over the weekend, 3 million more of the Epstein files were released, which is still not all of them. In these documents, the names of victims were left unredacted, but the names of potential co-conspirators were redacted. But Kash Patel said to the senator that there was no credible information that there were any co-conspirators, essentially, because, he didn't traffic women to other people. And he also said in that statement, if there had been credible information about that, they would have been prosecuted like yesterday, was his take. So I want to know if Senator Kennedy will be calling for the firing of Kash Patel, because not only did he lie to the Senate under oath, he lied directly to Senator Kennedy. And Kash Patel should be charged with a felony under 18 U.S.C. 1001 and 18 U.S.C. 1621, for which he could face up to 5 years in prison and up to $500,000 in fines. So let's find out if John Kennedy feels like, is pissed off that he was lied to. I doubt he will be. Nobody's going to answer.
Thank you for calling the office of Senator John Kennedy. Sorry we missed your call as we are busy assisting other callers at the moment. Please leave a detailed message along with your name and contact information. You may also reach Senator Kennedy online by visiting www.kennedy.senate.gov and clicking on the Contact the Office tab. Please know that your call is very important to us. Thank you.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Senator. My name is Eileen Keyes. I'm calling from New Jersey. Now that more of the Epstein files, not all of the Epstein files, but more of the Epstein files have been released, I want to know if, based on your questioning of Kash Patel on September 16th of 2025, you will be calling for him to be fired, since he lied directly to your face when you asked him about the files. He said that the FBI had no credible information that Epstein trafficked women or children to other individuals. That was very clearly a lie based on the now 3 million documents that were released this past weekend. I also want to know if you will be calling on for the immediate prosecution of Kash Patel for both lying under oath and lying to the Senate. If you are not calling for these things, America deserves to know why, because it would seem as though you are standing up for people who would protect abusers of women and children, and not for the Americans that you have sworn an oath to protect.
To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, 3. Your message has been sent. If you would like to try an extension, you may do so now.
Okay, that was my third attempt because his voicemail is so short it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, sure, this is help with federal agencies. I'm going to write this up. You should all do the same, because if John Kennedy, people lie in front of Congress and the Senate all the time and nothing ever happens about it, which is disgraceful as it is. But this is a man that Kash Patel lied about the sexual abuse and possibly violent abuse of women and children when it came to Jeffrey Epstein and the trafficking allegations that have been made against him and against many, many, many co-conspirators in the documents that have been released. Again, they still have not obeyed the full law. They are more than a month late. They didn't give reasons for the redactions that they made, and they accidentally left the names of victims unredacted, but redacted the names of potential co-conspirators for some reason. Call your senators, call your congressmen. This is, I have no words. I have no words.